Hello YouTube and welcome to Losers Round 3 of CW Friendly Cup 3 for the Samurai Avatar Conquest. We are here with CW's Sony against EOS Alisar. Alright, so here we go on Osaka Plain. We put it on slow motion as we begin the game. We've got CW Sony on this flank. He's got some Shogunate Guard Cav rank 4, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 5. His general seems to be a little bit of gun general with probably some probably command skills. I don't know. So he's got some more cav over here. Yariki also rank 5 and a vanilla revolver cav. So pretty nice cav force for Sony. As for his infantry, he's got Shogunate Infantry, Black Tortoise Force rank 1, Royal Marines 150 range, Azure Dragon Force, and also has some units hidden in the forest over here. Some Shogitai and they're vanilla though, so nothing, no experience on them. They'll still be very efficient though in melee. Now for Alisar over on this side, he's got also got a pretty similar general, I assume. Some gun points in it and probably some command. As for his infantry, he's got some Black Bears 150, Black Bears rank 5, Spear Levy, Royal Infantry de Marine 150 range, Imperial Infantry rank 5, Spear Levy, Spear Levy, Spear Levy, then some Black Bear Infantry rank 5, Black Bear Infantry rank 1, United States Marines 150 range, Black Bear Infantry 150 range. I don't fully agree with Alisar's build because it's pretty weird to use the rank 5 Black Bears and rank 5 Imperial Infantry. Usually you bring vanilla or rank 1, rank 2 or 150 range. I haven't seen people bring in rank 5 or rank 5 match at all. So that is pretty much it, I think. Doesn't seem to have any cap force, or at least it's hidden. Alright, so it looks like we've got a farmhouse over here, workshop over here, captured by Alisar, and we've got the shrine. Using this button to hide the UI looks pretty cool and cinematic. I like this feature, but yeah, for because of this video commentary, it's not really useful. So yeah, Sony's got the shrine, and the workshop is being taken by Alisar. No one's really taken the farmhouse, but they are gonna contest it. It's still a pretty useful dojo if you have to cross the river. Makes it a lot easier. So Sony's gonna be sending his cav over here, and I should be pressing play and maybe fast forwarding things until there's action. Yeah, there's already something going on over here and over there. Sony's doing a smart thing. He's pulling back his infantry, allowing his cav to get around, wrap around, and his Shogitai are over here on this flank. Yeah, the problem for Sony is that Alisar's got Spear Levy, and he'll have all those Spear Levy in the back of his troops, protecting him from cav charges, so he's not really going to be susceptible to a cav attack from the back. But we'll have to see if Alisar's micro slips up, things are gonna be different. So Sony is still trying to kite back with his units as his cav is in position. But I mean, using a lot of cav on this map is pretty weird, as it's actually quite hard to cross. And even if you do cross, I mean, if in case your opponent has Spear Levy and things like that, or he has reserves, you can just face with a couple of units towards it and see what happens. Basically, Sony doesn't have that great of frontal force as LSR, and we have the engagement over here. Sony's Azure's took a nice volley from LSR's Black Bears. Fire was popped. That unit's gonna rout soon, probably. And these showy dives over here. He's gonna try and flank, but I mean, there's just all these units over here, and they're gonna turn around and basically chop him up to pieces, and with suppression fire as well. So this isn't really gonna be an effective attack by Sony with his Shogai. But he's gonna, I mean, LSR made the mistake of not pulling back this unit and using his Spray Levy. Yeah, he does have this other line unit firing into the cab, and Sony is going to try and move his cab through here, but gets caught by Spear Levy, and Black Bears are firing, and there's also going to be another engagement over here. Yep, the Azure's trying to come in, but they're getting shot to pieces. So this engagement over here is going quite well for LSR, as he's really taken out the Yariki and Shogatai of Sony, but this revolver cab is a problem. However, it's wasting its ammo on the Spear Levy, and it's not a unit that you want to attack with your revolver cab. And you see here's the bug. If you target a unit with the fired wheel on, it will shoot at the unit that's closer to it. It was the Spear Levy, just 20 millimeters. So it didn't really kill the general, even though he gave the attack orders. So that's something that needs to be addressed. But here we go, United States Marines facing back and gonna take some nice shots at the Shogunate Guard Cav. And this Marine unit is gonna come up and get shot by Infantry de Marine and Black Bear Infantry. So not gonna be too good for Sony over here. Yeah, these Shogunate infantry are gonna be facing this United States Marines unit, but I mean, they're not gonna be not really gonna change much at this point, as Yariki of Sony are gonna be taken out over here, and this General's bodyguard is gonna die. And he just pulled back his Marines over here, and Shogunate Infantry and Black Tortoise are wavering. His General's also wavering. The Spear Levy came back. Yariki over here is wavering, but I think it's gone in the actual game. So, post defeat, I guess, for Sony, and we're gonna go into game number 2, and we'll see if Sony can pull it back and tie the series, or if LSR is gonna get the sweep over him. Here we go, a sweep pass this time. Let's see if the players are going to change tactics, or if they're going to do what they did last game. Though I think LSR is going to change his build, because this map isn't as suited for heavy 150 range as the other one was. We'll see though. What's only? Interesting. Anyway, gonna put it on slow motion. So here we go. LSR's army, Yariki rank 8. No, sorry. Yariki rank 9, Yariki rank 9, Yariki rank 7. Oh, sorry, Shogunate Guard Cap. His general, full Bushido, so he changes gen. Spear Levy, Shogitai rank 1. Shogitai rank 1. Shogitai rank 1. 2 more Spear Levy. Shogunate Guard Cav rank 7, Yariki rank 9, Yariki rank 9. So heavy cav for LSR on this map. As for Sony, he's got, let's see over here, Revolver cav rank 9. Then he's got some Yariki rank 5, Revolver cav rank 9. He's got 2 Revolver cav. Wow, that's a lot of Coco spent on Revolver cav that are rank 9. So more Yariki rank 6. Also this Yariki rank 7. His general Bushido gun this time. And Black Tortoise Force, Imperial Infantry, Black Tortoise Force, Shogunate Guard Cav rank 2, Shogunate Guard Cav rank 3, and Yariki rank 7. That's Sony's army. As for LSR, I already gave you the info. So here we go, gonna press play. And at the moment we can see, based on the map, that both of them are gonna try and contest the Sword Dojo as Sony sends a good portion of his Cav force over on this side. And that might allow him to get the workshop if LSR doesn't respond, and this Revolver Cav is gonna come down and maybe get a shot off of the Yariki. Well, not really, as the Yariki is faster, but he needs to be careful because the Revolver Cav can get caught. Oh, he responded just in time. Good move by LSR. So now Sony's gonna skirmish a little bit with his general, I suppose. He got 1 kill. I mean, it's nice to try. And he's gonna bait LSR's cabin, but he's not really gonna get a shot off, it seems. Now his Yariki is caught in a downhill position, and now the Shogunate Guard Cav is gonna get charged as well. Some more of these melee units are coming down on Sony, so he's gonna pull back over here. And I mean that's a good choice actually, because otherwise the melee units are just gonna overrun him. So over here, Sony did manage to get a workshop, and that's gonna help him a lot in the melee. But over here, his general is really gonna get charged by LSRs, and that's gonna pretty much take out this Black Tortoise force as well. Might take it out with this general. Well, not if the Black Tortoise is actually shooting and this Imperial Infantry is supporting, but the Shokutai is going to come in over here, and more cav engagements over there. Looks like LSR is winning this cav engagement. The big question is what's going to happen in the infantry fight, because it looks like LSR is actually pushing through over here, but his general is down to 7 men though. The general of Sony is actually firing, so that's giving him an advantage. But now, over on this side though, it's looking a little bit grim for Sony, as this Shogunate Guard have actually managed to take out he's going to take out the Yariki, and he's going to have to pull back his Revolver Cav. And see over here also, he's also having trouble over here. Still the general over here in melee. But there he goes, finally. And Yariki of LSR. Yeah, I guess this looks a little bit corrupted as well. So yeah, I guess this was the end of the game, but it's still corrupted. So anyway, the winner of this game was actually EOS LSR, so it's a 2-0 victory for LSR, and he's going to move on to the next round, round number 4 of the losers bracket. So right now we're going to jump straight into the next game, the next match of this round, losers bracket round 3. We're going to go ahead and go into Imp Indigo versus TWR Khan Asparuk on Jifu Crossing. Should be an interesting match. Right, so we have Indigo over here. Put it on slow-mo, and yellow colors. White bear, infantry the marine 150, white bear, white bear, white bear. Then he's got his general. A few points into gun, and probably the rest are in Bushido or command. So then he's got some Yariki, rank 3, Saber Cav Vanilla, Yariki rank 4, more Yariki on this side, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6. As for Khan Asparuk, let's see what he's got. Yariki rank 7, Yariki rank 7. On this side, some more Yariki on this side, Yariki rank 7, Yariki rank 7, Shogunate Guard Cav rank 6. And some Black Bear Infantry 150 range, Azure Dragon Force, United States Marines 150s, Shogatai. Shogatai units actually got 2 upgrades on it. Let's see what else. Not sure if I said that he's got this Black Tortoise over here. Maybe I forgot, but yeah, that seems to be his army. So there's a Sword Dojo over here, and an Archery Dojo over there. So yeah. Not sure if I mentioned that Indigo has 3 Shogatai, but oh well. I might have. And he's using Blade Master. So gonna fast forward a bit, so we can get to the action as quick as possible. Indigo sitting in his hierarchy over there. He's hit him there so that maybe he'll catch Khan off guard with his cav. Maybe Khan will forget about the cav that he has sitting over there. So yeah, at this point nobody has the Sword Dojo, because it's hard for Khan to push up for the Sword Dojo, because there are these units over here. But I still think that he is able to push up, but then these Shogutais over here could be a danger for him.
The enemy has uncovered the hidden units.
So yeah, there's gonna be a small engagement over here. It looks like Khan Asparuk is actually going to be doing quite well over here, especially with the supporting Black Tortoise fire. But now I think he's being a little bit over eager with his cav. But this is going to actually allow him to push up, but it's still going to be difficult to push through here, as there's this marine unit. Really gonna tear things up. So yeah, and he's still got this white bear, even though it's heavily damaged. It is 3 against 2, but now Indigo's got some cabin. So this attack is actually, I mean, it looked good at first, but it's actually not. Well, as I say that, it's gonna do a little bit of damage to these marines, but should be targeting Indigo should be pushing this side, and he is doing that. And he's still gonna win this side if he plays properly. So yeah, that marine just fired another volley and another volley. 56 men, 48, 46. That is actually insane. It's insane how fast they reload. Like a machine gun. Anyway, yeah, the general of Khan Asparuk is a bit endangered over here. Well, it's just Saber Cow, but the general of Indigo is also here, so he's gonna be able to support and probably take out Khan's general. Maybe Khan will try a sniping maneuver with his own unit. Snipe the gen of Indigo. I guess he's not gonna try that. So Khan actually got pushed back. He did take the Sword Dojo eventually, though. But now what this is gonna mean is, oh, we missed something. The Black Bear got some nice shots off into the General of Indigo. So actually, Khan did manage to hold on this side. And he did cause some casualties to this marine unit, but this marine unit also did quite a lot of damage on its own. Yeah, right now Khan is gonna have to pull back because he has a little bit of a trouble over here. 3 Shogatais, 2 White Bears, White Bear and Infantry de Marine. This rank 40 Ariki. It's gonna come over on this side, and Indigo Journal is in grave danger. So I'm gonna have to start fast forwarding it a little bit. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, looks like Indigo is gonna push up with his Shogatais over here, and it's a nice decision because Khan doesn't really have line of sight. So this is gonna force Khan to move even further over here into a different position. And now there's gonna be a small engagement over here. Shogunate Guard Cav of Khan got caught while they were not charging, so this Yaraki is actually gonna deal quite a lot of casualties to the Shogunate Guard Cav, especially with supporting Cav. Now Khan is sending his own general in this Yaraki to support, but I don't know what Indigo's general is doing. He should be sending his gen around over here to support. Maybe he doesn't know he has his gen left, and maybe it's a corruption. So this infantry marine unit actually got some shots off into the United States Marines. That's pretty big, and now these Shogatais are gonna start chasing Khan's units down. So this is gonna allow Indigo to fire with his own White Bears. So yeah, that cav engagement actually was won by Khan Aspruk over on this side. The general of Indigo routed. So now actually he's not in as bad position as he was before. Now this Royal Marine unit is causing the pain. These units are just heavily depleted. This White Bear should be turned around and firing, but it's not. It's a mistake by Indigo. Oh, there was another unit that was turned. Oh well. Well, I guess you can also do it that way, but I still will turn this unit around because it's highly unlikely that Khan would have gone through over here and tried to counter. Yeah, now he's just gonna run his Shogatai through the Khan's Black Bears. Sorry, Azure Dragon Force unit. But because of that, his Shogatais are gonna get shot, so he'll just pull back while he just mops up the rest of Khan's units, and once he mops up the rest of Khan's units, he'll simply be able to use all his forces and take out these 2 units, but he doesn't seem to be doing that right now. He's just rushing his Shogatai in. Maybe he'll use them as meat shield for his other units, but I still think it's a little bit risky compared to what he could have done otherwise. I would have just sent my units over here. I mean, I would just taken out all this cav over here, and then basically just use all my remaining forces to go regroup and use all my remaining forces to attack. But it's a little bit easier to think while watching a replay than just playing the game itself, because the game's actually pretty fast paced. So the Shogatai over here is going to chase the Marine. I guess I'm going to fast forward it because it's going to be quite long. So he's going to stay and fight over here. The Dragon Force actually routed this White Bear infantry.
The enemy's allies run like heathens from a preacher, sir.
So actually Khan is doing a nice job so far, hiding back and back. He's going to be at the end of the map though, but he's got the United States Marines. So yeah, this unit actually is going to rout, and this unit's not doing too bad against the Marines, but the Marines are taking them out, and I guess this is corruption. Yeah, Indigo managed to win this battle, so it's 1-0 to Indigo. Again, another corrupted result. Well, gonna move on to game number 2 of Indigo versus Khan Asperuk in just a second. Here we go on rice fields this time. So here we go on rice fields. We've got Indigo on this side with white bear infantry, Yariki, vanilla, then some more Yariki over on this side, 2 more Yariki vanilla. Then he's got, besides this white bear, he's got some white bear 150 range, white bear 150 range, black bear 150 range, black Taurus force vanilla, infantry de marine 150, black bear 150, and Azure Dragon force vanilla. So this is actually a pretty standard map for this map, for this pretty standard build for this map to go like super 150 range heavy. Now as for Khan, he's got better cap. Rank 7, and rank 7 Yarki. 4 of those, but he's got no Shogunate Guard Cav or Imperial Guard Cav right now. Right, so his journal is full gun journal this time around. So Azure Dragon Force vanilla, Black Bear Infantry 150, Shogitai vanilla, United States Marines 150, Shogitai vanilla, Black Bear 150, and Black Tortoise Force also vanilla. So I'm gonna hit play and we'll see how it goes. Because at the moment there is a farmhouse that nobody's actually gonna go for. Both players are gonna go for the Archer Dojo and the Shrine, of course. And Indigo is gonna get the first volley off with his superior 150s. And this actually, Khan does have the Shogitais, so there is some melee involved, but his Shogitais are just gonna get torn apart really quickly. Indigo needs to react over here pretty quickly, and he does, but it's a bit of a slow reaction. His White Bear do get a shot off though, don't kill as many though. So now, the Shogitai are gone, and now Indigo is actually losing his center because the Shogunai has actually acted as a little bit of a meat shield. So Khan actually got to win on this flank, but he didn't take massive losses while doing so. And his cav didn't actually support the center because there were units over here. But Indigo though his center is broken right now, but he does have these marine units over here, this marine and this Black Bear 150. He has this Azure Dragon Force he can also use. A little bit of a weird positioning with his units. Oh, there we go, he's moving them around. And his units, this unit actually staying here when it shouldn't have been. But since the Archer Dojo is in Indigo's hands, I would say that he's got a little bit of an edge. Even though Kanasburg does have the Shrine. And Yariki actually got blasted by a volley of the Azure Dragon Force. So Indigo's gonna use this as a invitation to just rush in and fire the Azure Dragon Force because it wasn't finished reloading. So he's actually gonna do a little bit of damage, but his own unit is actually not gonna do as well, I would think. And there's gonna be a cav engagement which Khan is gonna win, I would think, but the line infantry that's coming in support may change the tide. And his calves actually should have gone for his general or something actually. Well, they're doing it now, but they should have been ordered to do that ages ago. But Indigo's general just has a massive reload skill. So he just killed both of the cav units, and now this line infantry killed that other cav unit. So it's actually not looking it's not looking too bad for Khan at this moment. In fact, I would say that he has a small little advantage at this point. But he needs to use it well. And he's going to take out this Black Tortoise. Once he does that, I expect him to just skirmish with his own gun gen against the gun gen of Indigo. So yeah, he should be retreating over here, and he's retreating. Used Ganbate though, but you shouldn't really have used Ganbate because there wasn't much of a point. Anyway, this is gonna force Indigo to go on the defensive. because he doesn't have as
General, look!
many.
Their allies run!
He's got a little problem with the how many troops he has left, but I mean, so does Khan. Both have two 150s on this side, one Black Bear each, one Marine each. Yeah, actually it does seem quite even at this point. I would say that, well, Khan's general can really skirmish the hell out of Indigo's troops. Indigo's general is down to 13 men though. Right. Looks like Indigo is actually doing a good job, and I was a little bit distracted because I was talking on Steam, but he's doing a fairly good job over here and over there. He's actually using his
from the battlefield, sir.
his adjuvant forces Michu, but now the Michu is gone, so Khan's units are gonna be able to wipe this marine out, but I don't know why they're not firing. I doubt they're out of ammo, but they shouldn't be. So yeah, Indigo won that side, and this marine unit actually put a lot of hurt. Khan didn't give attack orders, which was strange. But now he's in range, and he's going to take down his infantry marine because they're a little bit out of position. But yeah, this seems to be a really close game based on the replay. Okay, I don't know why he's targeting the Black Bear at this point, but I guess might as well. Maybe this unit isn't here, and that's why it wasn't controlled by Khan. Maybe this unit's actually dead, because otherwise he would have used these units to shoot down this marine. Let's see, I'm just gonna fast forward real quick.
Damn lily-livered cowards! Your men are running, sir.
Alright, well I guess that's the replay being corrupted, so we're just gonna go to a different game this time. The same round. Fantasy versus Murzuk, sorry. Oops. So here we are on Kawabi River. CW Murzuk versus CW Fantasy. So it's a CW internal battle, so to speak. And Unicorn's talking to me right now. He wants to say greets to YouTube. Alright, so here we go. Game number 1 of this tournament. Still talking to other people, so just wait a moment. Alright, so we've got Murzuk on this side using his trademark build, 3 150s, so 1 Royal Marine 150, 1 Imperial Guard Infantry 150, 1 Black Bear 150, and actually he's got a vanilla Imperial Infantry, so we changed it a little bit. Just a little bit. So as for his Cav Force, he's got 1 Shogunate Guard Cav over there. It's actually vanilla, isn't it? It's vanilla. Then he's got some more cav over here. Yariki, no, Shogunate Guard Cap Vanilla. Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6. And then this, yeah, this one's also rank 6. So Royal Marines, yeah, these guys are going to be really powerful, but I mean, I guess looking at the build of Fantasy is also using something like that. So for Fantasy, we've got Yariki rank 7, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 5, and Yariki rank 4, yes. Also another unit. Shogunate Guard Cab rank 6, of course. So his general is full Bushido, just like Murzu's, I believe. Yes, full Bushido. No, not full Bushido, because he doesn't have Heroic Assault. Nor does, well, Fantasy does have Heroic Assault. Anyway, for the rest of Fantasy's build, he's got some Black Bears 150, White Bear rank 3, Royal Marines 150, United States Marines 150, and this Vermilion Bird Force over on this flank. He's going to use it to support this gap, so I'm going to fast forward slightly. I mean, for a short moment, till we have a little engagement. So we can already see that Murzuk had the first shot at this Black Bear. That was actually a good move by him. So he's also going to take quite a bit of Fantasy's cap down if he gets another shot off. There he goes. He actually dealt some damage to the Yariki of Fantasy. But now, if this cap comes around, it's going to be trouble if he charges the Roman. No, he doesn't. He's going to pull it away. Well, yeah, that was actually a pretty good start for Murzuk. Already killed 42 men with his Royal Marine unit. Killed 1 from this unit and 2 from that unit. It's a 150 Black Bear, so it's pretty expensive, but this was I actually kind of like this move, because now the United States Marines are reloading and this cap is just gonna go through, and basically he caught the Fantasy off guard. So if he uses his cab now wisely to take out the other infantry units of Fantasy, it's gonna be in a good spot. So yeah, this Royal Marines unit is getting shot to pieces right now.
A unit is running from the battlefield, sir.
And yeah, right now he needs to be careful because Fantasy, that is, because all his cab is blobbed up, and there you go, they got shut up. So now Murzuk, he had a nice cab charge into Fantasy, but I think it could have been better, but it was still really good. The idea was really nice, and it's hard to pull something off perfect.
Is running from the battlefield, sir.
So yeah, these units over here are in melee with the Yariki, and then they're getting disrupted, and they're under suppression fire, so they might rout soon, especially as he's shooting his own men. And there they go, they routed off the field. So more Shogunate Guard Cap coming around for Murzuk. So interesting to note is that he has the workshop. Yeah, he's just gonna finish this one up. Even his general's gonna charge into this Vermilion Bird Force, while his Imperial Infantry is gonna shoot it down. So yeah, this Roman is just not doing too well at this moment. It's really getting hammered by actually 3 units. Oh no, just 2 units. But yeah, lost 2 survivors. And there you go. The game's over. I guess it's a little bit corrupted as there's no end result. But we are going to go into game number 2 of Fantasy versus Murzuk on G for Crossing. So we'll see how this one goes. First one was pretty quick, actually. These games have been quite quick from this round. Alright, here we are, game number 2. So we've got Alright, let's see. Got a way different build for Murzuk this time. So he's got Imperial Infantry, Imperial Infantry, Imperial Infantry, Black Bear 150, United States Marines 150, Infantry de Marine 150, Black Tortoise Force. Then he's got some Yariki rank 6, his General Bushido gun. Then Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6, then Yariki rank 6 as well. He likes Yariki rank 6 and I actually like him as well. So what do we got else? We've got 4 fantasy over here, some Shogunate Guard Cav rank 6, Yariki rank 6, and this one is a level 5 Yariki, and so is this other unit. Actually, this might be with just one unit. Yeah, it is one unit. But he's only shown 2 Yariki and the Shogunate Guard Cav, so he's probably got 2 other Yariki as well somewhere hidden. Then he's got this Infantry de Marine 150, Imperial Infantry Vanilla, White Bear Infantry Vanilla, White Bear Infantry Vanilla, Black Tortoise Force Vanilla, and White Bear Infantry Vanilla. So that's it for the builds. Looks like Murzuk is gonna go for the Sword Dojo, and he's gonna try and deny the Archery Dojo for Fantasy. And I hit fast forward a little bit. So here we go. He's gonna go for the Archery Dojo. Murzuk's actually gonna not go for it. He's gonna go for the Sword Dojo, which I find a little bit interesting because most of his army is composed of he's got a lot of lines, so I think that it would help him more than the Sword Dojo, but we'll see how this goes. Archer Dojo is surely gonna help Fantasy a lot. His cheap lines are gonna be way more cost efficient. So yeah, Fantasy's trying right now to go around Murzuk's army with all his cav, and he's gonna try to do some flanking maneuvers. He's splitting around his forces, but he should fight where Murzuk's 150 range units aren't as useful, and they can't use their full range. But we'll see where he decides to fight. So yeah, still on fast forward. There's Shogunate Guard Cav over here, and some Yariki, and also pretty much Mirror Force over here. Oh no, actually there's a Revolver Cav. Yeah, here we go. Things gonna start running over here. So the Imperial Infantry didn't really do much. It got charged by Fantasy's units. So now this Revolver Cav is actually gonna should do quite a lot of damage, but not if Murzuk charges in his Yariki. And there's a little engagement over here. I think Murzuk's gonna have the better of it because he has the better positioning. However, he should be facing this way with the Imperial Infantry in his. So his Imperial Infantry gonna be able to take out the Yariki. Also has the first shot with his United States Marines on this side. I wouldn't have pushed over here, but he's doing a great job over here though. Fantasy, that is. Over on this side though, it wasn't very useful. Now the General of Murzuk, well no, the Imperial Infantry over here and General are actually taking out this Yariki. I mean, Fantasy is gonna push through, but he took quite heavy losses with his cavalry, and Murzuk still has a good amount of his cav left. Though Murzuk's all his lines are disrupted right now, so he needs to use his cavalry to stop Fantasy from actually taking out all his infantry, because once Murzuk loses all his infantry, then Fantasy can just basically win against the cavalry that Murzuk has. So what he's doing right now is a good thing, and he was gonna run around and try and make sure that he gets a nice charge off. So I'm not sure what's going on over here, but this Yarki unit is going to do actually quite well. So now even the general of Muzuk is going to come into the melee. And it's actually going to do a lot of damage because his melee attack is quite high. But yeah, see, this looks pretty good for Muzuk because the thing is that he wasn't able to use his cavalry before it was too late. If your opponent gets a charge off first with the cavalry, then all you do is respond to it, and you charge your own cavalry into it or something, or you don't use your cavalry as well to charge his infantry while his infantry is shooting your infantry, and your infantry aren't firing, then you're in quite some trouble. And I know I stated this before, but I'm gonna state it again because it's just such an important aspect of this game. Timing. Right, so I guess the replay is corrupted, but I'm gonna say who won, and it's actually Fantasy. Oh no, not Fantasy, but Murzuki. The 2-0 victory over Fantasy. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see you in the next battle, or rather next round.